It's tough.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
No.
It's not easy, absolutely. Because
Я это делаю в первую очередь для себя.
You know, right now he's in training camp and he's very focused for his return. So, you know, we
Do you
have had
think he's the
offers.
favorite if they fight each other now?
Що захочеш коментувати в студії, коли буде бій між ними, між Тайсоном і Джошуа? Які будуть твої преференції, кого ти будеш?
Yeah. Maybe it's Anthony Joshua.
Knockout points?
I don't know. Maybe points.
Oleksandr Usyk first words after sparring with Anthony Joshua. After stepping into the ring with AJ, Usyk exudes confidence and sends a subtle warning to Tyson Fury. Having tested AJ firsthand, he knows the improvements, timing, and adjustments Joshua has made, hinting that Fury would face a far sharper and smarter opponent.
Size doesn't matter. If size matter, king of animal would be elephant.
Yeah.
But if you wanna, you first your skill, your mind.
After sparring with Anthony Joshua, Oleksandr Usyk speaks with the confidence of a man who knows AJ inside out. He subtly warns Tyson Fury that Joshua has leveled up. His timing, skill, and strategy have sharpened under Usyk's watchful eye. Fury will be facing a smarter, more prepared opponent.
Sander, could I just ask you one question? What's your opinion on the potential of an Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury fight? That would be huge for British boxing. What would you make of that fight? You've obviously been in there with
I think it's a good idea.
What?
Tyson Fury unleashes his signature mix of humor and intimidation, mocking AJ's physique while throwing playful jabs. Beneath the chaos lies a clear message. Fury knows Joshua has evolved, and this verbal sparring sets a tense stage. Every word carries a spark of psychological warfare before the first punch is thrown.
Usyk, you little shithouse. Talking shite, I'm afraid you'll put me fist right for this idea, you little sausage. And all the shithouse, that big bodybuilder Joshua, that's a proper shithouse, that is. That's had the contract for I don't know how long, and ain't signing it. You little sausage.
Anthony Joshua's determination radiates through Eddie Hearn's words. AJ isn't just looking for a fight, he wants to dominate Fury with precision and intent. His hunger to reclaim the world heavyweight title adds another layer of intensity, turning this potential bout into one of the most electrifying clashes in boxing history.
I think it could have come a bit earlier. I think if the ref was paying attention from the first time I hurt him in the second round, knowing that he was hurt and just shipping punches and just taking them, wasn't really defending, wasn't giving back. I think if you put those two moments kind of side by side, I think the ref...
Adam Smith highlights that AJ entering Usyk's camp is a masterstroke in strategy. After past setbacks, Joshua is seeking subtle refinements that could redefine his approach. This new environment may sharpen his timing, enhance his techniques, and provide the fight IQ edge needed to challenge any heavyweight in the world.
Wise move, Anthony Joshua into Oleksandr Usyk's camp.
Why not?
Can it not be? I mean, it has to be a wise
I think he
move,
had a good
right?
run under Ben Davison before the Dubois fight, and maybe he feels with that loss he needs another slight change in direction.
Duke McKenzie warns that Anthony Joshua's old habits could jeopardize his career if left unchecked. An old-school coach could instill the discipline, strategic awareness, and scoring acumen Joshua desperately needs. The line between redemption and decline is razor-thin, making this a critical juncture in his boxing journey.
AJ's got some terrible habits, needs to get himself a proper old-school coach, in my opinion, who's going to school him if he's going to have any chance of continuing in the sport of boxing. But you know what, I kind of fear for the guy more than wanting to actually continue.
Virgil Hunter defends Anthony Joshua's choice, emphasizing that career decisions are deeply personal. Changing teams or coaches can be transformative, and this move into UCA's camp may provide Joshua the clarity, guidance, and evolution needed to overcome past setbacks and rise stronger for his next challenge.
Well, only he knows why he's doing it. More kudos to him. It's his career, and he's got that right to change teams. You know, coaches change teams all the time. Coach, fighters come and go and everything. If he feels like that's the best move for his career, then more kudos to him. I support that.
Eddie Hearn confirms the long-awaited showdown is on the horizon. Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury are both hungrier than ever after more than a year out of the ring. Hearn's timeline hints at a blockbuster end-of-summer clash in 2026 that fans have been dreaming about.
AJ is going to fight January or February, and Tyson Fury wants to fight before he goes back into the ring in a major fight, apparently. And I would think so as well. They've both been out of the ring for what will be over a year. Let's get this fight made back end of the summer 2026, and we can settle it once and for all.
Adam Smith emphasizes Anthony Joshua's hunger to evolve. AJ's willingness to learn from Usyk's team, despite past defeats, shows a fighter dedicated to growth. One-on-one coaching could be the edge he needs to fix flaws, sharpen timing, and prepare mentally for any future challenge in the heavyweight division.
Felt he needed a bit more personal one-on-one tuition. And look, he's a sponge, Anthony. He's always said that he's always learning. And to go to the team where he tried twice to get the better of Oleksandr and couldn't.
Spencer Brown reminds us never to underestimate Anthony Joshua. History has proven Joshua can defy expectations, as seen against Ruiz. Even against Tyson Fury, redemption is on the table. Fans should anticipate fireworks because Joshua's determination to rewrite narratives is palpable and potentially unstoppable.
Tyson will win, and Joshua will be. Tyson will win, and Joshua's got a chance in redeeming himself. Don't write him off. We've written him off before.
Johnny Nelson points out that boxing is never as predictable as fans or pundits might think. Even when fighters believe they know the perfect counter, Anthony Joshua has repeatedly proven that he can survive, adapt, and strike back with precision. Nelson emphasizes that Joshua's experience and fight IQ often give him the edge in critical moments. While fans may try to replicate strategies that once worked against him, the reality is Joshua's mental toughness, timing, and ability to adjust mid-fight make him a formidable opponent. Nelson's perspective reminds us that boxing is a mental chess game as much as a physical one. Even if an opponent thinks they have identified Joshua's weakness, it may be a trap. Ultimately, Nelson leans towards Anthony Joshua because experience, skill, and instinct often tip the scales in favor of a seasoned champion.
Why? Because Tyson Fury is a fighting man. So I know Dylan White it's nightmares to everybody. You never know. Right now, people are thinking, yes, I know how to take that boy out. It's the same shot Anthony Joshua took him out with, and Pulev took him out, Povetkin took him out with. But I just think, fight-wise, I'd lean towards Anthony Joshua. Boxing.
Joe Gallagher explains that Anthony Joshua's 12-month inactivity is a significant challenge. He points out that fighters who take long breaks often struggle with timing, rhythm, and mental sharpness. Smaller tune-up fights like a 6-rounder in Nigeria could help Joshua regain confidence and adjust to live action again. Gallagher emphasizes that preparation isn't just physical, it's about rebuilding fight IQ, pacing, and focus. The right comeback strategy can prevent mistakes and reduce risks. Fans may underestimate the difficulty of returning after a long break, but careful planning and strategic ring exposure can make a huge difference. This insight highlights the importance of structured preparation and measured steps before jumping into a major bout.
But I think it's because he's been inactive for 12 months, and I think the ring are very much like box rec, that if you haven't fought for 12 months, then you're out. And it's up to AJ, although I do feel, I don't know, St. Lawrence called it the other day, I wouldn't be surprised if AJ goes, I'm fighting on your show, I'm just in a little 6-rounder, and I'm fighting in Nigeria, and I'll be a part.
Spencer Brown highlights how Turki Al-Alshik is eager to orchestrate the next major heavyweight showdown. He notes that Fury versus Anthony Joshua is currently the biggest fight on the horizon, but strategically, he would prefer Usyk to step in first. Brown emphasizes that fight order matters as it can influence momentum, preparation, and public anticipation. He stresses the delicate balance promoters and fighters must maintain to maximize excitement, revenue, and competitive fairness. The planning behind these bouts is as crucial as in-ring skill, and each decision can shape the legacy of all involved fighters. Fans can expect carefully crafted timelines and strategic matchups, making the heavyweight division one of the most compelling in modern boxing.
Sorry, 10, 11, 12. It was scrappy, it was messy, and it was just kind of like winning the argument. But when you watch it and score it, gloves are hitting you. It was just busy, wasn't it? It was busy. But did you feel it was slipping away from you at the end? Or did you feel you was doing enough?
No, I felt like I'd done it. I felt like I was up before the bell had gone. 30 seconds, I only needed 30 seconds rest. I was up off my stool.
Duke McKenzie points out that Anthony Joshua still carries immense power, but concerns over his punch resistance remain. Fury, while equally dangerous, has a clever and strategic approach inside the ring, making him a tricky opponent. McKenzie emphasizes that neither fighter may be fully ready and timing will be crucial. Who lands first could dictate the outcome. He highlights that boxing isn't just about strength, but about ring IQ, strategy, and adaptability. Fans should expect a tactical battle where experience and cleverness might edge out raw power. Both fighters have legacies at stake, and McKenzie underscores that this matchup is as much a chess game as it is a physical contest.
If nothing else, AJ's got a lot of power still. His punch resistance may be shot to pieces, but you know, Fury's not too far behind him, I don't think. They're both ready to go. So it's a question of who lands first. And Fury's always been quite smart, quite clever in terms of his boxing sort of prowess and ability. So you would expect Fury to maybe nick it.
Teddy Atlas acknowledges the financial and commercial success that Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury will achieve, filling arenas like Wembley Stadium and generating massive revenue. However, he personally feels that the hype has somewhat faded, that the spectacle has lost some of its original excitement and thrill. Despite this, Atlas praises the loyalty of English boxing fans, emphasizing that their passion and commitment to the sport remain unwavering. He highlights that regardless of personal opinions on the fight's excitement, the crowd's devotion and consistent support continue to drive boxing forward, proving the sport's enduring appeal and cultural significance.
Listen, God bless them. They're going to make more money. They're going to fill Wembley Stadium up. I'm sure. Whatever. God bless them. But to me, it's lost. It's lost its zing. It's lost its luster. I mean but that's me. It's lost. The English fans are so loyal. They're such boxing fans. They're still coming.
Carl Froch expresses genuine interest in Anthony Joshua's upcoming fight, stressing that fans are eager to see this matchup. He raises the question of Joshua's retirement, pondering why a fighter would step away and then choose to return. Froch reflects on the intrigue surrounding Joshua's decision and the potential impact of his comeback on the heavyweight division. He emphasizes that the fight is not only significant for the sport, but also a personal milestone for Joshua, as well as a spectacle for fans worldwide. Froch's insight combines curiosity, respect, and anticipation, reminding viewers why Joshua's matches continue to captivate audiences and shape boxing narratives.
I know the fight with Anthony Joshua is an interesting one we want to see, one that I certainly want to see. First of all, I'd just like to say, why retire, why come out? I've touched on it.
As we wrap up this deep dive into Anthony Joshua's latest training and sparring with Oleksandr Usyk, it's clear that the heavyweight division is heating up like never before. Fans are buzzing over AJ stepping into Usyk's camp, the strategic insights from trainers, and the looming battles with Tyson Fury. Whether it's the skill, experience, or sheer power on display, every development adds another layer to the excitement. Boxing enthusiasts should stay glued to every update because the next year promises monumental fights that could redefine the sport. If you are passionate about heavyweight boxing, don't miss a single moment. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join our growing community to get exclusive analysis, fight predictions, and behind-the-scenes commentary straight from the boxing world. Stay connected, stay informed, and never miss the action.